Hi. Alright, so today's Sunday, July 24th. I'm 2.5 years on testosterone, approximately 2.5 years and 3 days. And I'm over 1.5 years post-op, which is really exciting. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it's been this long, so that's cool. Anyway, I just thought I would make a general life update because I've been going through a lot lately. Yeah, a lot. So I'll just go in order. So basically, insurance rejected being able to get a hysterectomy for me, and that was bad because I had to cancel the surgery. Basically, yeah, I had to cancel the surgery. So I have not had a hysterectomy, and I don't really see myself getting one anytime soon because of insurance isn't going to cover it because my mom's company excludes the plan that includes transgender surgeries. Even though I don't consider this a surgery to complete my transition whatsoever, I don't feel that having everything taken out is going to make me any more of a man. I feel that I've already had my surgery to transition. That was top surgery for me, and I paid for that out of pocket, So it's like, I don't know. I just think it's like, I don't consider it to be an elective surgery, and neither do my doctors, but just because, like, I'm transgender, they see that and think that the only reason I want to get it out is because, like, I have some sort of, like, like, my body thing, and it makes me, like, less of a man to have, like, that organ, but really I didn't care about it at all until it started causing me issues, so, that's kind of a bummer, and having a cyst and, having, like, abnormal, like, things going on down there is actually, like, not a good enough reason for, like, a cisgendered female to get surgery. I mean, if I was over the age of 50, yeah, but because I'm 20, they see that and they're like, no, you're too young, like, you're gonna want to have babies, and I'm like, no, you don't understand, it's causing me a lot of pain. So, anyway, they rejected it. I have a year to do a patient appeal, which I might do. And a lot of people ask me, like, why is it so expensive? Why is it like $50,000 to get this hysterectomy? Well, that's because I got sent to one of the best doctor in the country, basically, by my endocrinologist, recommended me to him. And he's great, and he's, like, got the best results of the surgery ever. But so that's the path that I went down, assuming insurance would cover it, and that was an 8-month path. That was about, well, a 7-month path that I went down, like, getting that appointment, getting everything lined up, only to find insurance rejecting it. So had I known that insurance was going to reject it and how expensive it was going to be to go to this guy uninsured, I would have gone to someone else. That being said, we've been looking up doctors locally and also in other parts of the country. And there's a hospital down the road from me, actually, who has a doctor who does it for less than $20,000. So I have a lot of phone calls to make, and it's really stressful because now I'm going back to school and I'm having all these problems, and, like, and I know I've got, like, a really small window of recovery for, like, when I got my top surgery. I had to get that done in, like, December, and I still wasn't fully healed by the time I got back to school in January, and that was really difficult. And, like, with a surgery like this, I want to make sure I, like, really take it easy because it's very internal. So it's really stressful to have to try and do it over winter break. And yeah, so that's kind of the update on that. I'm not going to be asking for donations for it, as far as I know. So that's that. It's a bummer because I'm in a lot of pain all the time. So speaking of that, I went to my endocrinologist to get my hormones looked at and everything. My estrogen is, like, triple what it should be. And my testosterone is at the absolute, like, highest that it can be in the range because I'm on 80 milligrams a week now. So my levels are between 700 and 900, which, for instance, back when I was on 50 milligrams, my levels were between 400 and 500. So my levels have almost doubled with testosterone. And I don't know if that's what's causing me to have all these, like, really bad moods all the time. I, like, really have no idea if it's, like, high hormone levels, but I've just been the most, like, emotionally unstable person that I've ever seen myself being. And I'd like to equate it mostly to all the weird chemicals that are going on in my body right now because, well, my doctor also put me on, what he thinks is happening is my testosterone is converting into estrogen. Some of it is, obviously not all of it is because my testosterone levels are wicked high and my estrogen levels aren't nearly as high as my testosterone levels, but they're still too high. He thinks that it's just my body's just converting it. So he put me on tamoxifen, which is this drug used to prevent the recurrence of breast cancer in women and men. Anyway, what it does is it blocks estrogen at the receptor, so but by taking it, my estrogen levels are still gonna stay high. But like for instance, like parts of my body that like receive estrogen aren't gonna receive estrogen. So like my brain, supposedly it still goes to bones, which is good because estrogen's really good for your bones. So I'm lucky to have that. But also like to stop like the pain and bleeding. The pain hasn't really stopped. Bleeding has, but that's like a whole different story. So I went to and my endo was like, you know what, like you need to get this hysterectomy. Like it sucks, insurance isn't covering it, but it's something that you have to get done. So it was like, it's just so frustrating because it's like I'm trying really hard to get it done and it's just not coming together. That's stressful. But anyway, so I went to the gynecologist. I went to a trans-friendly gynecologist. And it's important for trans people over the age of 18 to know that while you still have that organ, you gotta get it checked out. So I went to him because I was like, you know what, maybe I like, what is this pain? Like, what's going on? He didn't really do like the full like exam or anything. It was still uncomfortable. I'll be totally honest, it was very uncomfortable. But my mom came with me and things worked out okay. He said that he didn't think I had endometriosis, which is something that insurance would cover if I had it. It would cover the hysterectomy. He said he didn't think I had that, but he did find that entirety of the pain that I'm getting is coming from my right ovary. But he said the small like follicular cyst that I have on it shouldn't be causing that much pain at all. So in conclusion, he was like, I basically don't know like why it hurts so much all the time. But it's like, what? Like, so I've gone to, like all these doctors and no one knows why it hurts all the time. And then, there's the only way to fix it is to get the hysterectomy. And it's just like, oh, man, I can't even describe the pain either. It's just like, it's so bad. And it's not every day now. Ever since I started the estrogen blocking hormone, it's not an everyday thing, but it's still like when it does hurt, it's really bad. Anyway, he recommended the full hysterectomy too, and it's like, so I've got these two like really legitimate doctors recommending it, or three really legitimate doctors recommending it, and insurance still won't budge. So, it's a little overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming to have all these mood swings too. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I figured I would talk about some like good things. I'm starting to work out again. I decided that I was going to do a lot of like push-ups and try and like get abs and everything. My scars are healing. They seem to be fading a lot. I've gotten tan this summer, which is something that hasn't happened. Well, so you can see. They can't really see my abs that well, but I'm working on them. I decided I wanted to, like, I've always wanted to have like visible abs, so I was like, I have to have something to do with my body right now that makes me feel productive and good, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. I also am the same height and weight as Lil Wayne, just so you guys know. Well, he's like 5'5" and a half, I'm like 5'6", 138 pounds. So, I decided I wanted to get a body like his because I went to this concert, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool to look like Lil Wayne. But, not really. Anyway, I'm going to Newport Folk Festival this weekend, so that's exciting. Yay. I'm like really excited about that. Yeah, I'm trying to talk about happy things because I'm just like been in such a funk. But, yeah. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited for school to start again. I've just been working, it's nice. I got my most recent tattoo, which you can see here. If you follow my blog, you've seen it. But yeah, it's the way to describe it, I guess, because it's really personal. But they're basically tree rings. And this is relevant because it sort of is my transition so far. Like, the first line is the life I lived before my transition. The smaller line is when I like discovered who I was and realized that I consciously. The knot is the like transition itself, the like social transition, like having that strength to be able to do it. And the most recent line is my life now, and I'm going to add on to it. Like, when I graduate college, I'm going to add on to it when I get married, for each kid I have, each life that I felt I lived. And basically it's just reminding me to continue to like live my life and like live it to the fullest and be as happy as possible. And that's really relevant to right now because I feel so set back. But what I know I need to do is just keep like pushing forward. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so I apologize that I haven't been getting back to emails or questions or things like that. I just haven't been in a good mindset for that sort of thing. Yeah, just not doing too good overall. But I'm optimistic, and if all goes well, we'll have the surgery in the winter, and most of my problems will be taken care of, and then I can get off tamoxifen and start drinking my St. John's wort again, because I'm not supposed to drink that while I'm on tamoxifen, and that's what I use as an antidepressant. So I've been really, like, unstable. It's been, like, 2 weeks without that. Ah! Ah! Anyway. Oh well. So, yeah, what else? What else? I've been playing a lot of guitar. I've been writing an okay amount. But I've been playing a lot of guitar. I've written like 8 songs this summer. Like 7. 7 or 8 songs this summer. Yeah. And my music's really maturing. So I'm gonna make a video of me playing that soon. Yeah, I'll play you a song in a video soon. Why not? Why not? Okay. Well, it's sweltering, so I'm gonna get going. But I hope everybody's doing good. And what was the next video I was gonna make? I was gonna make a comparison video, but it's like nothing's really changed that much recently. My other comparison videos were fun, but it took a lot of time and energy, so I gotta figure that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. That's all I have to say. I'm trying to think. I don't want this video to be so sad, but it is really sad. It's just a sad situation. It's just a bad situation overall. But oh, but I mean, like, regardless, like things are going good in my life. Like, I don't know. Yeah, things are going really good. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm like falling in love with my best friend, so that's nice. I like that a lot. So I'm happy with that. That's good. I'm pretty happy overall. I'm a pretty happy person. Just when like things are like so overwhelmingly crappy, it's just like, you know, I'm human. So it goes. So it goes. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. All right, I'll end this. It's like super duper long. Super duper long. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans. Hope things are going good. I'll make a video soon. I got a couple requests of good videos to make. Oh, one about dysphoria, so I'm gonna make one about dysphoria. How about that? Okay. Alright, well, take care, people. Sorry I'm so sweaty and gross. Alright, peace.